What's up, everyone? It's Five Pinks here, bringing you guys, oh my gosh, bringing you guys live from the Flame TV. In case you guys missed it, we've been talking a lot about the announcements at Bethesda, mainly, specifically about, oh my gosh, I can't really get that to look good. I think I need to move my camera down a little bit. Hang on. Trying to figure this stuff out without giving us how can I make this look good? How to stream. I'm trying to make it let me just get rid of the topics part. I think that's gonna have to go. You guys understand that those are the topics that we're going to be talking about. This sort of topics that I want to hit on in this talk show, in this episode. Those of you who have missed it, we've been talking a lot about this Creation Club as well as other things related to E3. This is Phoenix Talks. This is a little bit of a talk show. We talk about stuff related to gaming and things that are happening, especially in the Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, Fallout community type thing. And right now we've been talking a lot about Creation Club and Bethesda's E3 and everything, and it's been kind of crazy. So, Creation Club. What exactly is it? Again, it is basically a new way that Bethesda is going to be providing new extra content that you pay for, but it's not paid mods, but you still pay for it with credits, and it seems like you have to purchase credits, so essentially it's kind of the same thing. But I'm going to try and look at this as a positive note. This is all going to be ways that Creation Club could actually work and be good. And I'm going to choose my words very carefully because this is a very risky thing that Bethesda is doing. Because right now, it seems like it's paid mods again, just reworded and with a Bethesda stamp on it. But I think there's a way the Creation Club could work and not necessarily require people to spend money, but the possibility of spending money is still open. And that is the way that credits are earned. Okay? If Bethesda is going to do this, they need to take notes from other companies that do this type of stuff, that have different currency that you use to get extra stuff. So, like, for example, Twitch. If you've ever been into a partnered stream or an affiliate stream, you notice they have this little icon at the top right of the message box. That's like a little diamond, and you click on it, and it's basically the bit system. You can cheer, and the way that you get bits is you either buy them from a bundle with money, or you can actually watch ads every once in a while to get credits for it. And this webcam apparently is going in and out of focus for some reason. But so the way that you can earn bits, though, you can watch a series of ads for a little bit, and a lot of types, like companies and stuff like that do this type of stuff. They do have like the different like currency or whatever that you can use to purchase stuff in game, they have a method where you can buy things, where you can buy the currency, but you can also get it through other means, and that is going to be important. It is going to be crucial that Bethesda includes a way for people of the community to earn credits for free without paying a penny. And I have some propositions, not just ads, because that might not work exactly. It would work because you can watch ads maybe through Bethesda.net and gain credits, but there's other ways it could work as well. Maybe since Bethesda clearly wants people playing their games again, what if, okay, so each player who owns the game right now, if you own the game right now, Skyrim or Fallout, will start with 1,000 credits each. Okay, so everyone's going to start out with 1,000 credits. If you own the game, if you own Skyrim or Fallout, if you own Skyrim or Fallout right now, or whenever Creation Club is launched, by the time Creation Club is launched, you will start out with 1,000 credits. And then furthermore, if anyone buys it in the future, they will start with like 500 credits or something. So just enough credits that you get some for buying their product, for buying the game, for having the game, for owning the game. Maybe the 1,000 credit things could be just permanent. But as long as it's like per account though. So, or per game, maybe you enter a code and you get it or whatever. Because then people will just kind of game it or whatever, and just keep doing whatever to try and they just get all their friends to install their games or whatever to get as much credits as possible. But I think it should be per account. If your account says your Bethesda.net account, like if it says that you own this and this, then you start out, or like Fallout and Skyrim, then you started with 2,000 on your account. And then that would be cross-platform, right? But it's also per system, since it's not cross-platform, so it's like if you have it on PC and then on Xbox, but they wouldn't be transferable. So if you have the PC version, you would start out with 1,000 on Steam, and then if you had the Skyrim on like Xbox or something, then you would start with 1,000 on the Microsoft Store, wherever it's going to be. I guess Xbox Live, and then for PlayStation it's going to be PSN. Now, I don't think Creation Club is going to be available for Nintendo Switch. I don't even think mods are technically available. They're like kind of available, but it's just really like Link, and that's kind of it. Something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. I wasn't really paying attention to the Switch because I really don't care about the Switch. No offense. Especially Skyrim on the Switch, because I'm not gonna play Skyrim on the road. But yeah, like different, like, so that can be like the starting stuff, right? So you start out with 1,000, and then you can spend them as you please, responsibly, especially since they have different prices. I'm going to say prices because it's not paid mods, but it's paid mods, whatever. But it's also not mods necessarily. It's more like getting mini DLC, I guess. So another way that, on top of that we could be able to earn credits is if you gain achievements, because that means that you're playing the game without any mods. And PC it's kind of different because you can add a mod that allows you to get achievements, but it's not a flawless system, right? But as long as you gain achievements, those points that you get, those like the Steam points or those you get awarded a certain amount of points, and then those can then transfer into credits. So like if you get, say you get the achievement for completing Helgen, you survive Helgen and everything, whatever. So you get that achievement. So however many points that achievement is worth, I think it's like 10 or something like that, you get that many credits added to your account, that game, or well, just the account in general. And then same, it's all, since it's all global currency, then it's all, you can use it for Fallout too. Same thing, if you get achievement in Fallout 4, then you can get more credits. So credits would be earned through gaining achievements. But you would only be able to do that once, since you can only get achievements once. And everyone would start with like a fresh library, I guess. A fresh, because not everyone had, or it could just be like the existing achievements you have, you didn't get that many credits or whatever. I mean, there could be maybe ads, I guess, or something like that. And then maybe, like, if you buy something from the Bethesda merch store, that can be then credited for your account, and you like, I guess you like write down what account you wanted to transfer to, and then that, and then I guess there should be like some sort of like conversion from dollars to credits. Like if you buy, I don't know, an Alduin statue or whatever. I don't know what's available on the Bethesda Merc. Let me see. What is available on the Bethesda Merc store? Let me see. So like if you buy, what's something Elder Scrolls related? Let's say, okay, so let's say you buy the Nightingale statue. It's $240, right? So however many, when you buy that merch, right, maybe they can give you some sort of redemption code. Redemption code? Just some code that you can redeem. Redeemable code that you can then enter. Like with the package, it comes with a code. And then you can enter that code into Steam or Xbox Live or PSN, and then you can then have however many credits that was worth added to your amount, or your, I don't know, your account or whatever. But of course you could only do that with one system, and as soon as it's used, it would no longer be usable. Just to make it fair, you know. Can't keep adding the Nightingale statue over and over again to get all this stuff. Now, obviously, there is going to be a way. There is going to have to be something where you buy credits, you purchase them. And it's, the only way that is going to work if it actually comes in bundles and is reasonably priced. And this is where it gets a little risky, because how much would a creator get out of that money? See, let's see, 100 bits on Twitch is worth $1.40. 500 bits are $7. 15,000 bits are $19.95. 5,000 bits are $64.40, and then 10,000 bits are really expensive. That's with like discounts and stuff. But also, that can be a similar price range. Like how much should 100 credits be worth Um, and it's Bethesda's going to have to think this through a little bit. If you have 100 credits, let's say, it seems like 100 credits is kind of like the lowest price you can go. So that'd be like worth like one add-on, I guess. So I think that maybe 100 credits could be like worth $1, maybe 99 cents or something like that, just because taxes. And then maybe the next tier you get like, so you have 100 credits, and then maybe the next tier you get like 300 credits or something. I don't know. It definitely has to be a reasonable amount for a reasonable price. Okay, and hopefully Bethesda has thought this through a little, so that the prices are reasonable. Okay, so if you're getting like 300 credits, obviously you're not paying or buying $300. You're using $300 to buy that. That makes sense. Go away. I think what I'm saying is makes sense, but basically it's that it's like noise. It's that, and I'm not sure how they are going to be priced. Oh wow. Okay. I'm not sure how they are going to be priced. Maybe there's going to be like a different. Obviously, there's going to be different bundles for different mounts. But I have no idea if 100 is the lowest that an add-on is worth. Then maybe the first bundle that you get should be the lowest bundle that you can get should be like 300 or something. More than just like if all of them are like worth at least 100 credits, then it should be at least 100 when you get it. Because I mean, otherwise you're at. No, actually, it should be more than 100, because otherwise you're asking for people to buy credits every single time, and that's not going to work. See, there has to be a large amount for a reasonable price, so that it's not like you have to buy credits every single time. See, that's where it's going to get to an issue. If the bundles are so small and the prices are so high, then that's where it's going to cause issues. Because then you're basically asking the consumer to buy credits every single time they want to add an add-on. And that is not going to work. That is going to be a big fail if they do that. So, I don't know. Like, maybe, obviously, the lowest should be like $1 price $1. And it has to be more than 100 credits in that bundle. So, let's say the average of an add-on is 100. And maybe the bigger mods are more like 500. I don't know how high they're going to go. I feel like it definitely has to be from 100 to 500. It cannot be more than 500 credits. A mod cannot be more, or not a mod, an add-on. I'm trying to use different terminology so that people don't say, oh, but it's free mods, because you use the word mod. And that's what Bethesda's trying to do, too. They're trying to use different terminology so that you don't think that it's paid mods. Because as soon as they use the word mods, people are going to be like, ha, gotcha. I got you. You said mods. That means it's paid mods. Which is ridiculous, but, people. And I do hope that Creation Club works, because it is, like, acceptable, because otherwise Bethesda's gonna really kill himself. Or ruin themselves, I should say. Because this would be the second time. And clearly, people aren't liking it right now. As it is, people are not liking Creation Club at all. So, Bethesda really, really, really needs to think a little bit. Think twice, think thrice, think a lot before they release the details about Creation Club. And I hope they have. Because otherwise, it's going to be a storm. And it's going to be bad. Especially if this goes over to Elder Scrolls 6. Wow. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be so bad if they do that. If they mess this up, and then Creation Club goes with Elder Scrolls 6, you might not get some fans, Bethesda. You might not get some fans. And you might actually lose some fans. So hopefully that does not happen, okay? I'm hoping this works. Because otherwise it's going to be really bad. And I'm really hoping that Bethesda has thought Creation Club through. Like thoroughly, and they know what they are doing. Because otherwise it's going to look bad on Pete Hines. And of course, even though it's not necessarily Todd Howard's fault, he's still going to get the blame, and he's still going to get the heat of the storm from players who are really upset that Skyrim is being turned into a money grabbing game or whatever. Who can make the most money with Skyrim branding? I don't know. So, yeah, that's how I think credits should be earned. Obviously there's going to be some bundles where you have to buy them. They need to be reasonably priced for a reasonable amount, okay? That is the only way it's going to work. And maybe 100 credits is not the lowest. Maybe they can even go through just 1,000 straight up. If you pay this amount, you get 1,000. It definitely has to have a $1 pricing for some credits. This is why I don't do accounting or financing stuff, because I don't know what I would do with this scenario. Because right now, the things that they have shown, let me see, how much are they worth? I just want to see how much they're worth right now. Let's see. So there's 100, 300, and 500 for Fallout. And then there's 300, 150. How is that worth 150? 500, 200. I'm not sure how they're pricing this stuff, though. And I don't know if those are the actual prices or what. Because if those are the actual prices, then that might not be reasonable. Then it looks like they might go... I think it depends on the size of the mod, maybe. Because let's see. Ruins Edge, Dwarven Mudcrab, Survival Mode, Grey Cow Returns. Grey Cow Returns is 200. Survival Mode is 500. Dwarven Mudcrab is 150. And Ruins Edge is 300. Is 500 going to be the most that you have to pay for? It seems like that. Prototype Gauss Rifle is 500. Modern Furniture is 100. Workshop Pack is 100. Horse Armor is 300. And the Modular Backpack is 500. Those are the weirdest prices then. Like, there's no... Unless, like, the modders, the creators, like, negotiate a price, maybe. I'm not sure how this is... I think 500 is going to be the most that you have to pay for or use credits with for. So 500 is the most, but I do think it is reasonable to start out each player start out with 1,000 per game that they own. So then they can have at least two free add-ons at the least, and then if they know how to like manage themselves and use smart marketing skills or whatever it's called, accounting, whatever, I don't know, personal finance. If they're smart about it, then they can get more or more free add-ons then. But it should be a thousand credits worth of free add-ons. Okay, so you start out with 1,000 for free. If you own the game, you start out with 1,000. You've established that. Or maybe even more than that. Who knows? I'm not going to be the one who sets it, but it should definitely be at least 1,000, if not like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. If you want to be really smart, Bethesda, and really gracious, you can start out with that 1,000,000 or 10,000 credits. But just, it has to be enough so that it's worth it. And I'm sure someone over there who is professional working and knows finance more than I do has thought it through. And that's what I'm hoping, okay? I'm hoping that they have really thought this through. That they have it figured out. And not in a way that's going to destroy them. Because you get 3 strikes, Bethesda, okay? You really do get 3 strikes. You've already used your first strike, and then this is your second strike. And that might actually cause people to leave since this is your second strike. It might cause people to run away. And if Creation Club does not work, and then you implement another system, that is not going to be good. This either has to work, or you're never going to get the system again. Okay, don't even try it a third time. If you try it a third time, there will be a huge storm, and it's going to look ugly. So this definitely has to work, or it has to be called off. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of fire and a lot of pissed off fans. So, what type of content should be on the Creation Club? Like, obviously, you can't have already free mods on the Creation Club. So if they're already there, you cannot have them. Okay. But here's the thing. So you can't have pre-existing mods. The ones they show, I think, do exist, don't they? Oh, this bikini, oh my gosh. Maybe it doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't seem to exist. Stored in one crab. It does not exist. What about survival mode? I guess that just implements like Fallout survival mode. But wouldn't that? I mean, I guess because Fallout. Oh my god. Because Frostfall and all those stuff is different. And they're like different mods, separate mods. So maybe I think survival mode would just add a mode that you can turn. You can add survival mode in, and then just add survival mode, and it will work like Fallout 4 does, probably. You like auto saves are disabled, and hard saves are disabled, and you can only sleep to save. That's probably what's gonna be. Who knows? I don't know. No idea. But now it makes me wonder also. Actually, no, we're gonna get to conflicting free mods in a second. But what type of content should be available? Because right now, Creation Club, it says Creation Club will feature a wide variety of content, including, but not limited to, weapons, apparel, world, characters, creatures, and gameplay. So world includes new locations, decorations, foliage. Characters would be abilities, characters, companions. New creatures would be new enemies, mounts, and pets. And then gameplay would be new types of gameplay, like survival mode. Apparel would be new outfits, new armor, new weapon or items for your character. And then weapons would be new weapons, material skins, and parts. So basically, a weapon add-on would just be like maybe you add, I don't know, like a bastard sword that you can switch hands with or whatever, or something like that, or use two hands, talking two hands and one-handed. Maybe you would add different types of maces, maybe even different types, because it says material skins, so maybe you could add like different types of metals or something like that. I don't know, like apparel would just be like new types of armor and outfits. Now here's the thing, they also need to make sure that this because I feel like some of the stuff would, like, it already exists in mods, but they say that they're going to be making sure that no pre-existing mods will be retrofitted to make money, basically. World, like some like new locations, decorations, foliage, so that would be like adding a new dungeon, maybe even adding a new province, maybe adding Elder Scrolls 6, question mark? Yes. Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a part of Creation Club, and it's going to be added through Creation Club. So you will be able to buy Elder Scrolls 6 through Creation Club and add it to Skyrim. And Fallout 5 is going to work the same way. No, it's not. Oh gosh, that'd be terrible. Characters, so you could add like different powers, I guess, and abilities, and all this different stuff. And creatures, to add enemies. I'm hoping those enemies will be balanced then. If those enemies are balanced so that they're like similar to like the dragon priests and everything, and the ones that are already in game, that would be so good. Because a lot of the like the monster mods or whatever add creatures that are either so OP or so weak, depending on what difficulty you're playing on. So hopefully Bethesda will work with those mod authors or creators so that those creatures can be unique and also be balanced through all levels. And you can add like mounts, so like different creatures you could ride and all of that stuff. Gameplay, so like survival mode is one example that they give. I'm trying to think, because here's the thing: there's a lot of mods out there, and are they I guess they're not going to take anything from this original Skyrim. So Skyrim, I'm assuming original Skyrim mods that exist count towards like retrofitting. Like if you were to re-upload it, then that would not be okay. But if you came up with something new, then that would be okay. But the thing is, there's a lot of already released free mods. So maybe they're only counting official mods, and then creators can choose, if it's their content, to re-release it as a special edition thing. I don't know. And here comes the issue. Conflicting free mods. What do we do with conflicting free mods? Because there are a lot of mods out there that already exist, right? And that some of the mods do like very similar things. There's like different like perk overhauls, for example. There's Ordinator already, and then there's Skyrim Redone, and then there's Percus Maximus, right? So, I mean, I guess it's really a pick and choose, because you don't want to like steal a mod off their thunder, so maybe it's not like a complete copy, but if it's the same type and it's official content, and then people don't have to suffer through losing the ability to have achievements, then that would be beneficial for them, right? Because then you can have this add-on, just pay for it once, support your creators, and then you also get free, the stuff. And it's a little challenging because while mods won't, or these content won't be, it must be original content. So it must be your content, it cannot be retrofitted. But it's confusing because there's so much stuff. So I guess it would be built from scratch. I feel like weapons and armors are going to be like the most common. And then you could also maybe create dungeons. I could see dungeons working out. Maybe even brand new places, just in general. Now, I don't know how far that would go, because then you might need like new voice actors or something. Or you just maybe use the same file, I don't know. But the thing is, it's going to be really hard to come up with content that doesn't already exist. But I guess that's Bethesda's and the creators' problem. They need to be really careful. Definitely need to be really careful what content you add, because one add-on that is seen that is basically a copy of a free version, and that's gonna be it. And it's challenging because are they counting Uldrim too, or are they just counting the ones that are out for special edition? I guess the benefit of working with Bethesda is you don't necessarily need a script extender, right? Because they're going to make sure it's compatible with the game. So if you are proposing something that is that needs heavy scripts, then maybe you should consider working with Bethesda, since there's no script extender. So you just work with Bethesda to make sure that it's compatible with the game. Because I'm sure they could figure out a way to make it work in a way that would benefit you, and then people would pay for the things. Because it would work, first of all, and second of all, you wouldn't need script extender, which is still not out yet. And I guess that would be okay. Because there's a lot of mods out there that need script extender. But also, at the same time, if script extender comes out and all these mods get released, you don't want these mods floating around in the Creation Club, because then, I mean, it's a very risky business. Unless the creators themselves are saying, you know what, I'm not going to make a special edition mod version. I just want to make the Creation Club, work with the Creation Club, and make sure that my mod works for everybody. Now, what will happen to the free mods that already exist? This is a big challenge. Okay. So free mods that already exist are going to stay there. Okay, free mods are not going anywhere. There's always going to be people who want free mods. But however, if there's something on the store that interests people, they can very well invest. You can use both systems. That's the thing. You can use both systems. You can pick and choose, which I think could be beneficial because at one you're either choosing to use these free mods, and then at the second time you're paying for quality content to directly support these content creators that are working hard to please you. And it's not like you're necessarily, you are paying Bethesda, but game studios, but you're also paying these creators that are working hard. And you could also argue, well, you can just have a donation through Nexus Mods, but not everybody does give them a donation when they download a mod. So, and not everyone can afford to give a donation when they download a mod. So if there's different ways to earn credits, right? Free ways to earn credits, and then all those credits are going to support the creators, that can actually really work, because maybe I can't necessarily afford all these a donation, but I could afford watching free ads or whatever, watching the stuff, and using that to support the creators that I want to. It's like, I guess in a way. Now, this is assuming that there is a free way to earn credits. Gosh, I really hope that there is a free way to earn credits, because otherwise everything that I say is going to not apply. Okay. So there needs to be a way to earn free credits. I don't know how many times I can say this in one video, but there needs to be a way to earn free credits in order for this to work. There needs to be. Otherwise, it won't work at all. But if it's free credits, and all these credits goes towards adding money for the creators, and paying those creators, and also paying Bethesda as well, supporting Bethesda, then that will be good. Because then people can support. It's like just like bits and cheers, right? Just like bits and cheers. If you can earn them free, then you can use those cheers, or in this case credits, to support the creators without necessarily paying for it. And that is a good way to promote supporting creators, supporting content creators, giving people the ability to support them freely, but still having the creators get that support that they need. That will encourage content creators who are looking to really look into becoming a mod author and joining the mod community, to make mods, because it is hard work. It is hard work for free, and you don't know if you're going to make money. But if you can have a guaranteed way that you can earn money, then people can actually turn that into a job then, right? Because if you just have a donation button, you have no idea if you're going to make money on that. You could, and just because you don't make money doesn't mean that it's a bad mod. It's just that not everyone can afford to donate to you, right? So instead, having a way that guarantees mod authors get paid, or guarantees creators get paid, that is good, because that encourages more mod authors to join the community and participate in this. But again, only if there's a way to earn credits free. There needs to be a way to earn them free. Maybe not a whole lot, but just a way to earn free credits. Otherwise, it's not going to work. It's not going to work if there is no free way of earning credits. But I think there will be. Otherwise, this is stupid. I'm hoping there will be. Since they say it's not paid mods, and you just earn them free credits, and you say you can get them through Steam, Xbox Live and PSN. So that's not necessarily mean you buy credits. I mean, obviously you can buy bundles, right? But you could also implement systems in Steam that make it so that, or in PSN or in Xbox Live, it makes it so that you can get credits for your games, you know? Whether it's going through achievements, because PSN, Xbox Live, and Steam are all in charge of achievements, right? All in charge of achievements, and you can get Steam achievements, and you can get Xbox Live achievements, and you can PSN achievements. So maybe achievements will be the way to get free stuff, free credits. You can get a certain amount of credit, or a certain amount of achievements, you can get more credits, whatever, something like that. Something like that. That I can get behind. But if there is no way to get credits for free, then I'm not going to be okay with that. The only way this is going to work is if there's a way for people to earn it for free. Like there's like no other way. So hopefully Bethesda has thought this through. Hey, Kelvin. Now, how will creators get paid, or should get paid? First of all, there needs to be a guarantee that they will earn money. And now Bethesda has said that yes, just like our own game developers, creators are paid for their work and start receiving payment as soon as the proposal is accepted and through development milestones. So they're at least getting paid minimum wage. And I'm assuming, I don't know how much game developers earn. How much does a game developer earn? Right? Game developer income. Salary. That's what I wanted. Salary. $54,000. $67,000. Wait, does a game designer or a programmer? Director. Let's see. The problem is that there's so many different job titles. Maybe game studios jobs is what I want. Quest designer. Platform, software architect, lighting artist, graphic engineer. See, like all of them are gonna have different salaries though. That's the thing. They're all gonna have different salaries. But I feel like they would get paid a good chunk up front. Like just. I mean, they're obviously going to get paid minimum wage at least. So like, it's like about $45,000. And depending how... I mean, that's more than I earn. So... You know what? Here's the thing. If paying mod authors or paying creators is going to be able to convince them to stay in the community, I'm all for it. But again, only if there's like a way to earn them for free. Because then, that is good for you and me, okay? Because that means you're going to get more mods and you're going to get more stuff for potentially free, or you can choose to buy them. And then that means the creators are guaranteed a salary, guaranteed to earn money for their hard work. I don't actually mind that. It's like being a streamer, you know? Like, if you watch your partnered streamers, and you know that when you subscribe to them, that is the way that they are getting their money. They are guaranteed to earn money when you subscribe to them, or if you and they're already guaranteed to earn money because they're partnered, so they're already employed by Twitch. Well, not really employed, but they have a set amount they earn, right? And then subscribers, well, more subscribers mean that they earn more money, or in this case, and also more cheers means that they earn more money. So it's just like supporting a caster or supporting someone through Patreon or supporting, I don't know, something like that. Or maybe just a performer that is trying to earn money to make a living. That is not a bad idea. If this is going to convince mod authors to stay, because let's face it, no one can afford working for free. I can't afford working for free. I don't think people who have jobs can risk working for free in order to appease just people, strangers that they don't even know, right? So if they're working all this much for free, that's not very good incentive to stay in the community because they're not earning anything from it. They're not getting it. They can't commit to making mods if they don't get something out of it. I'm all for mod authors and creators to be paid, to get money from it. Okay, to make this their job. I don't care about earning money on Twitch. Not yet. I'm not at that stage. I don't care. I don't have anything where I can earn anything. But that's just my choice. But if someone chooses to throw their passion into this and the only way that it's going to work is if they get something out of it, then that's okay. Because it's just like asking why a Twitch streamer is partnered. Why are you earning all this money? Why are you gaining all this money? Why do you want all this money? It's not necessarily because they're greedy or selfish. It's just because they need to make money to live. That's how you live. If maybe things weren't so expensive, it would be better, but it is what it is. And I definitely think that per download, however much they download, or maybe they even split the amount, but I think like per download, depending on how many people download it, they should earn like 80% of the thing, or maybe it could even. I don't think it should work exactly like Twitch, because then you would have a penny per credit. I think it should be more like $1 per credit, so then maybe it's even more. But I'm not going to say how much it should be worth, because I don't know how much a credit is worth yet. I don't know the value of a credit, like how much is it worth. So if I say something, then it's probably not going to be enough if it's worth more. So I don't know how much a credit is worth, but I mean, it should be worth a reasonable amount, Like, yes, Bethesda Game Studios should get a chunk of it. Maybe like 10%. Definitely no more than 20%. 20% is pushing it. 20% I think is pushing it. But if they get a little chunk, right, and then that leaves like 80 or 90% of the value of a credit for the mod author, then that can actually really add up. That can add up, especially since they already have a set amount that they're guaranteed to earn, and then everything else is just tips, right? Everything else is just added on top of that, just like tips, like tipping your waitress, tipping your hostess or whatever, tipping someone. It's just that similar fashion. It would be nice if they could have 100% of the thing, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We all know that 100% is not gonna happen. Yeah. Okay. Now what not to do? there's a lot of things that Bethesda should not and cannot do if they want this to work. First of all, number one, they cannot let a single mod or single add-on that's added to the content, or the Creation Club, whatever it's called, the Creation Club, already exists. If it already exists, it cannot happen. Because as soon as people... Okay, back to this. So yeah, as soon as any mod that's been released is seen on the Creation Club without the mod author's permission. Now this is without their permission. If the mod author chooses to become a creator and make that a thing, then that's fine. But if there is no consent, then it cannot be on. They say it's some original content anyways, though, so that problem should not occur. But if anything can be compared to a mod that is on there, and it's going to be very challenging to figure out, okay, what exists and what does not exist, because there are some really small mods that do exist, and Bethesda might not know about it, so they need to double check and triple check that it's not a thing yet before they approve it. And I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will be very thorough to make sure that, it's not a copy. Because the problem was that last time there was no moderating, and so people were just taking resources from the Nexus and uploading it to Steam Workshop, so that in order to earn money, and there was nothing that mod authors could do, so they started pulling off their mods. They started pulling their mods from the site in order to say, okay, this is not okay. You can't be taking our stuff and making a profit out of it, and that needs to happen again. That needs to not happen again, because as soon as someone starts making a profit off of someone else's work, that's where it's going to get very, very sticky, and it's not going to be a good outcome. So Bethesda really, really needs to make sure that all of their mods are original and not copies of other mods. Now, obviously, there's going to be some that kind of conflict, but people can pick and choose what they want. Maybe the Creation Club appeals to some people. Maybe it's, as long as it's just not like trolls, uploading stuff, I think it's going to be fine. Because these are mod authors, these are I'm sure some people are going to be from very familiar faces. I don't know who's going to go join the Creation Club, but I'm sure there's going to be some mod authors that are very interested because they want to provide content for you guys, for us, right? For us, they want to provide content for us, but be able to by working with Bethesda in order to not only get money, but also to be able to provide it free for you guys. I mean, I think that's reasonable in a way. Now, keep in mind, again, I'm going to say this again, because otherwise it's It's not gonna be good. This is only if there is a free method. There has to be a free way to get credits. Again, if there is no free way, it's not going to work. There has to be a free way. There has to. Otherwise, there's going to be a storm and it's not going to be good. Okay? Now, mods versus Creation Club. What will keep mods coming out, but also have Creation Club at the same time? Because here's this thing also. There's this big thing where that, well, if I can earn money for this, why should I be doing this for free? Right? That's the thing where it's like, if I can make a profit out of this, then why should I do it for free? So then I'm gonna go apply for this, and yeah. Well, here's the thing. First of all, they need a portfolio, right? They need proof that they actually can be a mod author. You know, that they can be a creator, that they have talent and they have an idea, and they need to have a plan before they apply. Because even if you look at the application thing, where everything is required, it asks for the generic stuff, right? Your Bethesda username, your email, first name, last name, mailing address, city, state, zip, and country of residence. And then it also asks for content links, your portfolio, resume, your content. So this is like an actual application process that you have to go through in order to be a creator. And that's where I think it's going to be beneficial and it still work, because it's like you either get the job or you don't. So if you don't get the job, then that's going to encourage people to then make the free version then. Since they didn't get the job, you might as well make it for free. Now that doesn't mean that maybe some of the high quality mods won't necessarily be free, but if there is a way to get them for free, then that's not going to be that big of a problem. Right? If there is a way to get them for free, it's not going to be as huge of a problem. If all of the high quality mods are, blocked by a paywall, however, that is going to be a problem. Especially like very popular mods like immersive armors, immersive weapons, Frostfall, that's very popular. There are very popular mods out there. And it's going to be something, I guess. Also, mod authors need to be aware of this too. Okay? You need to be careful of what you put. If you're a mod author, you need to be careful of what you put on the Nexus Mods site. Because if you say that anyone can use these resources, then you're saying that anyone can use those resources. So if someone takes your idea, you can't just say, "Oh, but that was my content." But you said that people could use your resources. I encourage mod authors who don't want like any risk of their content being stolen, or it's probably not going to be stolen because Bethesda wants the original content. But also, there's also another thing. People applying as other people could be a thing, but then you also have to prove that you are this person. So I don't think there's going to be that much of an issue regarding that. You have to provide all this information. You have to provide the first name, last name, and I think they pretty much know. They know familiar faces. So like, if you claim to be Eleanor, I don't think it's going to work because I'm pretty sure they're very familiar who Eleanor is, and and then people are also going to call you on it, so you might not fare well if you try and impersonate that person, to to get credit for a creator. I feel like that might be a thing. People trying to claim that they're one person, but they're not really. I think the fear of getting a lawsuit might encourage people not to do that. So, and I think there's a way for Creation Club and mods to coexist, right? If this is going to be the new thing, and that is if Bethesda keeps pushing out their resources, right? The creation kits, the tutorials, encouraging, we want these mods. There needs to be like mod spotlights or something, like spotlighting mods that already exist that are free. If they encourage people to check out these people who are mod authors, that will be good. Okay. And then even having like featured mods, that's good. And keeping the Creation Club also limited a little bit is also good. So like if it's like a generic idea, it's like anyone can come up with that, then that should be rejected, right? But if it's like sounds like a really cool idea, it's kind of like a VIP club, right? So like if it's a really cool idea and they really think that it can be doable, then yeah, they're going to put it on the Creation Club. However, if it sounds like something generic, like someone could think of this, or it could be another mod, or you could just make it on your own. I don't know. I do think free mods are definitely gonna be a thing, because there's always gonna be a market for free mods. There is always gonna be a market for free mods. People are always gonna want something for free. So maybe they don't have enough credits, maybe they don't have whatever, or maybe just the free version looks better and plays better. That's another thing, is that there's going to be some mods that are better than the ones that are on Creation Club. So you can easily get the ones from those mods, and then you use those. And then on the contrary, there might be something that on Creation Club that looks better than whatever is available. So then you get that. It's just a pick your thing. You get two options. It's not a monopoly. You can choose where you want to spend your credits, or just not spend your credits. Like there are huge mods out there that are definitely here to stay. And they're not going to go up onto Creation Club because they can't. Like False Scar, it's not going to happen. It's not going to go on Creation Club because it's already a huge thing. It's already free, and I don't think Bethesda would approve it. Same thing with Frostfall. Although with survival mode, it might be a little bit of some stuff. But it could also very well be unique. And there's always going to be a free version, right? It just depends which version you like better. Do you like the one that's on Creation Club better or the one that's free? And it's just like, if you like it, then you can get the Creation Club one. If you like the mod version, then you get the free mod version. It's just whatever. You just have to think business-like, I guess, in a way. And think like, okay, which version do I want to get? Do I want to get the free version or the one that actually looks really cool? And the thing is, if it's actually original content, and it's like really unique and special, then it works out both ways, right? Because you get this amazing thing added directly into your game, so you don't have to worry about mod loadout at all. And that to me is actually very good. So mod loadout is very it's very confusing sometimes how to load your mods. So that will be a lot easier. It's right in your game, so you don't have to worry about compatibility at all. So maybe also there's a mod that is not compatible with another mod, but there's also a Creation Club version that is compatible with the mod that you want to use. There's different possibilities. You can combine these things. It's not like you choose Creation Club and you have to stick with the Creation Club. You can use both. It's not like Bethesda's forcing you to pay for these mods. They're not. They're giving you another option. They're giving you another system that might work, actually. Who knows? We have to wait and see. We have to wait for the summer, which I don't know when the summer of 2017 is. I think somewhere in July, technically speaking. I think it's probably going to be in July. Not this month, I don't think. I don't think they have enough time. Now, I'm sure there's already going to be content. I'm sure they've already asked some mod authors saying, "Hey, yo, do you want to work with us on this stuff?" And I'm sure there are some mod authors who have accepted already. So, otherwise they wouldn't have launched it if they didn't know that they had people willing to make content for them, right? The question really is where the heck is Todd Howard? And I would be interested to kind of see the type of people who, like, just a brief list of who's working with this. And I do think it is important for them to credit the mod authors. If it's from a mod author or if it's from Bethesda, they need to specify that. Okay, if it's from Bethesda, they need to indicate that it's like made by Bethesda Game Studios, or maybe like the patent or whatever, or the idea was provided by, or this was actually made by. Because clearly you have to be a creator, so you have to be able to make the mod itself, and then Bethesda will just work with you. So, I'm sure Bethesda will provide the resources, and then you'll just have to use that stuff, use what you need to create the mod, and then they'll make sure to work with you so that the mod is. I just keep using the word mod, add-on, whatever it is. Oh gosh. Add-on. I'm going to use add-on. I do think there's a way that this can all work. Okay, I don't think there's anything to worry about. I think people are overreacting, to be honest. For now. I might have to bite my tongue in a month. If it turns out to be really bad. But you know what? I have faith in Bethesda. I have some faith in Bethesda. They might have disappointed me with that E3 conference, but I still have faith. And I'm really hoping that faith is right, and I'm not going to regret this. Please, Bethesda, dear goodness. Please, please, please. Please. Do not make me take back what I'm saying. That is one thing you do not want me to do. If I have to take back all of these things that I'm saying, it's going to be terrible. Like, if you do not have a way where credits can be earned free, it's going to be bad. And if these things do not happen, it will be bad. Maybe not from my exact wording of it, of course, but let's just discuss the most important factors. 1, no free mod can be on the Creation Club. 2, there must be a free way to earn credits. There must be a way to earn credits for free. Whether you start out with credits, whether you watch ads, whether you get achievements, whether you get some for playing a long time, maybe for hours, and stuff like that. That is acceptable. If it's free way, okay, free. So, original, free. Credit, make sure the mod authors get paid as significant. And and also have good content too. And that's all I have to say for now. Hopefully this will be good. Hopefully this will be good. Leave comments down below. And don't forget to follow the channel if you guys haven't already. Subscribe for more content. If you're watching this through YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed. I really have to go right now, but I'll be back. I don't know. I'll be back. Anyways, let the place at time right for you guys are amazing. Peace out. Have a good day. I'll catch you guys next time on Flame TV. Peace out and stay awesome, guys. It's been a blast. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Hope to see you guys in the future. Peace out. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And hopefully things will be good. Anyways, peace out.